how to manipulate a healed individual, aka unhealing them. Now, there are three main methods you can use to do this, but the method I'm here to talk to you about today is the masquerading as a healed person method. Now, this method is very reliable if you're good at it. Normalize doing people dirty just because you can. What you have to realize is you don't owe these people anything. Like, if they're not you, if they're not experiencing consciousness in your body, they're literally not even real. You should value them significantly less than you value yourself. They're not real people. They aren't.
Whew. If you feel like you need to sage your phone after watching that, I completely understand. Hi, welcome back to Everything Lynn. I'm Lynn. First of all, I want to congratulate us. We've made it to 100 plus subscribers. Yay! You guys actually like me. Thank you for rocking with me, but let's go ahead and continue with this video. You know, it never ceases to amaze me with the younger crowd what people feel comfortable with saying with their whole chest and showing their whole face and posting to the internet. I don't understand that young man's intention behind posting that video and videos like those. But when talking about manipulation tactics in dating, there have been a lot of creators on TikTok, but also YouTube, that have channels dedicated to manipulation tactics or, ways to get what you want when you're dating the opposite gender. I myself have ventured into, the darker side of the dating pool and found myself, watching creators like Mindful Attraction 2.0. I love me some Delexis. He's so adorable. But if you know his things, he has like topics of dark tactics, dark dating tactics and whatnot. But the difference with a lot of things that I would watch from him and like this young boy that was at the beginning of this video is whether or not your intent is manipulation to protect yourself or like spot when you yourself are being manipulated, or versus like manipulation to simply hurt people. But at some point you gotta ask yourself, if I have to manipulate this person in order for them to like me, like what exactly is the end goal here? Like what is the purpose? You don't always need manipulation for people to like you. Tried and true, in my 30-something years on this earth, there are 3 qualities that people have that will draw you to them. These qualities are so admirable, and I promise you, if you have them, you will have people probably admiring you. Okay, so the first characteristic are people who are unapologetically themselves. There is something so charming about a person who is like, who knows who they are, and they're like, this is me, like not the brazen, a-holes out there who are like, this is me and that's it, I'm not fixing it, even though they've got personality issues. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about like just, they embrace their quirky, they embrace their like macabre, like their humor, the things that they like. They're like, I like them and that's fine if you don't like them, life goes on. Those type of people are just so charming, and like they just ooze a confidence because they are okay within themselves. Like they're okay with themselves. They know that they're not everybody's cup of tea, and that's fine. There is something so magnetic about that quality that, like I said, it's a confidence in themselves. You have confidence. That's one good quality trait. Like people just, like, even if they don't like vibe with you like that, they're like, that person knows who they are though. And I gotta respect that. The second trait, and y'all gonna have to follow me on this one, but people who are a bit more reserved or more exclusive. Now let me explain what I mean by that. So like, say you're in a club and you see the guy that approaches you and you're like, okay, cool, nice to meet him or whatever, or her, whomever it may be. But you see after they've approached you that they've bounced from you to the next person, and you're like, like they're for everybody. They're for the streets, like that type of thing. And you're just like that's not attractive. Like, but if somebody came up to you and they like gave you the attention, it makes you feel special. It makes you feel like, oh, this person has like a bit of standards. Like, they're not just spray and pray type person, Like people who are more reserved and in turn, it makes you feel like there's something more special about them, because there is something more special about them. So that's quality number 2, like just kind of reserving yourself for special people. And in turn, that makes the people who you're interested in feel special as well, which makes them like you. Quality number 3, and it is extremely imperative that you have this. Have boundaries. You know, you have to have your boundaries, you have to have your standards, and you need to express them through either verbally or with actions. And once people cross those boundaries, like that you have well set out, then there needs to be consequences. And those consequences need to be doled out. Like, people who have boundaries, like you're not just about to treat me any type of way because like I'm worth something and I respect myself. There's something so attractive about that, and it's so underrated. Like, people think because you like somebody, like, oh, I need to make it easier for them. Yes, be easy on them, but if there is a boundary that you have that's being crossed or about to be crossed, like, express it. That is so very attractive, because now this person's like, "Ooh, okay, like now they know how to go about treating you, you know." And that's very attractive, because people can't just be treating you any type of way. They value you more. Those are the 3 qualities that I have, the 3 characteristics. You don't need manipulation per se. You know, like if you're out there and you're on the YouTube and you're trying to get dating advice and you happen to fall into some things that are like, you know, dark tactics or whatever, to protect you, again, I completely understand. Or even to set yourself up in a way that like sets you a bit above or piques somebody's interest more, I completely understand. You know, like, why not? But these are the things that will benefit you and them. Not just going out there to hurt people because you've been hurt. You know, seek therapy. That's all I have to say. If that's your intention, come on now. Come on. It's not good for the soul. But anyway, that's all I have for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any comments, go ahead and leave them below. What do you guys think of manipulation tactics while dating? Have you used any per se? And just leave it below. I will see you guys in the next video. For those of you who watch for my log journey, I have another video coming up very, very soon. I have another retwist coming. So I got something for you guys coming up soon. But thank you for rocking with me so far, and I will see you in the next one.